Today we're going to show you the top 5 exercises to strengthen your grip. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's Blake Bowman here with GuerrillaZen Fitness, and today we're going to be showing you the top 5 exercises to strengthen your grip muscles. I'm joined by my friend Brian of Critical Bench here today. I'm down in Florida. I'm visiting. It's warm. We're shooting videos together. We're having fun. If you don't know what Critical Bench is, check them out. They're on YouTube. They've uploaded a lot of videos over the years, tons of videos actually. A lot of videos about strength training, you know, grip stuff, ab stuff, glute stuff. They're OGs. They've been around forever. So Brian's going to be showing us some of his favorite exercises to strengthen the grip today. Now, one thing I wanted to say before we actually get into the exercises and I let Brian show you a bunch of cool grip stuff is I want to talk about the importance of grip strength, okay? First of all, everybody knows that grip strength, you know, that's going to allow you to grip things better, okay? That's the obvious thing. You're going to be able to hold on to weights that are heavier. If you're somebody that's like a wrestler or something, you get wrist control, you're going to have better control over something. You're going to be able to hold on to things that are heavier, hold on to them for longer. That's obvious, okay? One thing that people I don't think really realize a lot is how grip strength correlates with shoulder stability, okay? And what I mean by that is there's this concept called neurologic overflow or neurological overflow. And this kind of speaks to the fact that you can't contract your grip muscles with maximal force without also contracting all of these muscles upstream. Your biceps, triceps, your delts, your rotator cuff muscles, okay? It's impossible to do. You can't squeeze your hand as hard as you can without also squeezing your shoulder muscles and everything up from the hand and forearm, okay? And the reason why this is important is because when you're doing something like deadlifting or you're doing pull-ups or something like that, you want to be squeezing hard because that extra contraction that you're getting up here is going to help bring stability to the shoulder, okay? So the shoulder will be more stable the stronger your grip is, basically, okay? This is why I actually don't advocate using lifting straps anymore if you're going to do something like deadlifts, because it allows you to lift a weight that supersedes your capacity to hold on to it grip-wise. You don't have to squeeze that hard, and that can destabilize your shoulder. I actually hurt my shoulder deadlifting that way. So it's much better to just get the real thing, you know, train your grip muscles, improve your grip strength. That's going to have a double benefit of having you, you know, allowing you to grip things more, you know, more forcibly. And it's also going to stabilize your shoulder too, which is, in my mind, a double benefit. So, yeah, we'll get into the 5 grip strengthening exercises right now.
All right. So, when you think about grip strength, when do we use our grip? Pretty much all the time.
Yep.
All different positions. You think about it. If I told Blake to squeeze that ball, squeeze it as hard as you can. All right. So, in that position, he's right here. He's engaging his bicep, engaging his shoulder. But what about carrying groceries? You're changing the entire dynamic of the exercise because now you're in an extended position, much different position than this, because this, you're actually able to squeeze your bicep. Here, you can't squeeze your bicep. Extensors, flexors, everything from the elbow down, but still maintaining contraction with the shoulders. So you really have to think grip strength is very dynamic in approaching that. That's why I like using a tennis ball or some kind of squishy ball, racket ball, whatever, but something that has a little bit of give. And I train this in all angles. So right here, I'm squeezing hard. Now also, when you think grip strength, strength equals, I'm not going to give you a scientific definition, but strength is like you want to be as strong as possible. We're not talking bodybuilding here. We're not doing wrist curls. We're not doing wrist extensions to get, you know, a defined lower arm. We're talking about pure strength, winning an arm wrestling competition, like ripping license plates in half. We want true strength. So I'm trying to squeeze this ball and crush it. Doesn't look like I'm doing much, but I'm squeezing as hard. Change it to down here. Palm up, because you're going to hold stuff like this where you're like, I got to hold on for dear life in this position, or this position, or this position, or this position, or even this position, or this position. All these different angles change the geometry of the angle of your grip. So simply grab a tennis ball, go through different angles out here, turn it, and focus on just squeezing the life out of the ball. I know I didn't really give you an exact one exercise in this, but be creative with it. If you do a lot of overhead work, focus your strength or your exercise your strengthening exercises overhead. If you carry a lot of groceries or carry bales of hay, concrete buckets, you know, you're going to be down here, not necessarily over here. So you're going to be strengthening down here. So that's my first go-to. The second one, this one's kind of fun. So I'll put this right there. I call this the plate pinch. So take 2 plates. It's best to have them both flat surface, numbers facing in. And all you're going to do, watch out for Blake's toes there. So this one, you're getting like your pincher fingers.
Yeah.
Squeeze it, push evenly through all 4 of the fingers on one side. Your thumb is your main pressure point on that. Hold it as long as you can, and obviously once your grip goes, the weights go. But make it a challenge. Do on one side, do on the other. Obviously, you're going to be more dominant on your dominant side, or stronger on your dominant side. So my right arm is stronger than my left. So I can hold it just as long or longer on my right than my left. So I want to make sure I strengthen both sides evenly. I don't want to hold it a minute on this side and only 30 seconds on this side. 30 seconds this side, 30 seconds that side.
What do you think about like turning that into like a farmer's carry and doing it bilaterally on both sides, just walking with it?
That's my next exercise.
Next exercise.
Yeah, so the plate pinch, that's good, but at a certain point, your fingertips will start sweating, and you're going to start losing that grip, and you're going to have to fight for more of a pinch.
Yeah.
Or of a farmer's carry, you're actually able to get around it and grip it, so you're going to actually be in a stronger position. Because you definitely cannot pinch a 135-pound farmer's bar.
Yeah.
You can grip it like this, but you're not going to be able to squeeze 2 25-pound plates together. So the next exercise, glad you said that, is the farmer's carry, a suitcase carry. So this is, 90 plus some pounds. So right there, obviously you can just hold this and carry with it. Not only are you getting a good grip strengthening exercise here, but you're also getting your TVA, your core. But if you go double,
all the way up in the shoulders, the upper traps too. That's a great movement.
I love integrating carries, heavy carries. If you don't have a farmer's bar here, get a heavy dumbbell, 2 heavy dumbbells, heavy. I'm talking like where you're struggling to deadlift it, to get it off the rack.
You do that with the barbell too. Just grab the center of the barbell. Yep.
Yeah, but a heavy grip, and then if you want to walk, because the cool thing about walking, it changes, the bar sways a little bit as you propel forward. Your body shifts, so the bar is going to move. You're going to change your musculature. So those are that was number 3. So yeah, integrate heavy carries.
So we got the tennis ball exercise, got the plate pinch.
Plate pinch, I like that one, but definitely start light, because that's one of those ones you're like, wow, I'm much weaker than I thought.
We got this. Farmer's carry. Farmer's carry is when you do this in both arms. A suitcase carry is when you do it on one side. Similar benefits, but one is obviously a unilateral one-sided exercise. The other one is a bilateral exercise. There are different benefits to both. I like doing suitcase carries, just walking.
Because you get a good core.
Yeah, hit your core more for sure.
Yeah, and then I always integrate a deadlift, or not deadlift, a dead hang. So this is, think of cliffhanger. You're on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah.
Holding on by the fingertips. Literally, that's all you're holding on by. And you're just holding this for time. That's it.
That one's killer.
So if you're a climber, a spelunker, free hanger, whatever you want to call it, they've got grips where they can hold one finger for minutes. Oh, yeah. I can't do that. It's gnarly what they can do. But you're essentially training to be a rock climber. You're holding on in this position right here. And over time, not only this muscle, but all of this too.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you do this long enough, your ribs you're gonna start getting that big barrel chest, because everything from here up is being engaged.
Yeah, that's good for remodeling your shoulder joint too. There are structural changes that happen in the shoulder when you hang like that. That can be very good for people and their shoulder longevity. And that is something too that you can turn into a unilateral movement, right? Instead of hanging with both arms.
Oh, go one arm?
Yeah, just try to do that one arm. That's way more challenging, but definitely something that you can do.
Now, I like this little gimmick here. This one's kind of fun.
Yeah, so I brought this piece of equipment to the gym here today, if you want to call it that. It's basically just a rubber band. I've made videos on this in the past. Basically, everything that we've showed you here today.
This hand's horrible.
Yeah, everything we showed you here today closes the grip, right? They're finger flexors. Your grip is really going to be contingent on how. Dude, come on, man.
Watch this. I'll reveal one of my weaknesses. So, side note, this hand I can do that. I can only do that. So I definitely have some nerve blockage going on. I've had this for forever. I don't know. My chiropractor even's like, dude, I don't know what. Like, I can't raise that finger up any more than that.
Yeah, that's.
And he's looked at it. Anyways, like, that's that.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. But I mean, I can do that.
It's
so,
interesting, man.
anyways, but that hand, I'm like, I can't open that.
Yeah. Regardless, what this is doing is this is strengthening the opposing muscles, okay? Everything we've done closes the hand. This strengthens the muscles that opens the hand, the antagonist muscles, the muscles that do the opposite, okay? The stronger these are, the more benefit you're going to get from those closing exercises.
Yeah. So the flexors, that's one thing that we're constantly doing, but extending, opening up those hands. I mean, we've talked about it in numerous videos and together, but also independently.
Yep.
Like, we're always in a closed off position. Biceps are closed off, or we're doing this. We're in that claw position. That's a flex position. Extension is literally opening. Like, think of a waiter putting what do you call it? A tray, thank you, on your hand where your hand's open, opening up the forearms. That's your extension. Yep. So that's where a lot of people are weak. So those are my 5 that
you wanted to share?
That I wanted to share. And there are more, but I think these are the best bang for the buck.
Yeah, there's a ton that you can do. Farmer's carries, can't go wrong with those. The ball one, this one. If you want to improve that grip strength and subsequently improve your shoulder stability, then give these all a shot in your rotation. Do these a couple times a week. And that's really all you need to do. Really hope that you enjoyed today's video, you guys. If you did, make sure to give Brian a follow at the Critical Bench. Okay, it's just criticalbench.com. You can search them on YouTube. They make a ton of videos there. They're on Instagram as well. So if you want to learn more from Brian and his company, then check them out. And lastly, if you really enjoyed today's content, you're somebody that's into functional training, being as strong and functional as possible, then you're going to love my free workout plan, okay? This is basically a workout plan that gets you stronger and leaner. It corrects muscle imbalances, it improves your posture, and it makes your body more resilient to injury throughout this process, okay? So there's a link to that in the description down below. There's also a link pinned in the comments section. That link will take you over to my website once you click it. Once you get there, I'll ask you for your email, and then once you enter in your email, I'll send you a copy of this workout plan within 5 minutes. If you're looking for another place to get that workout, you can click up here. If you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel here at GuerrillaZen Fitness, you can click over there. And if you want to see another video similar to this one that I also recorded with Brian, you can click this link over there. And that's it for today. We'll see you next time.